Hello, hello. Happy Monday. Happy day 2 of Advent. You can't see because the filter likes to sort of knock them out, but there are actually little reindeer antlery things on my hat and ears. But anyway, I hope everybody is doing well. What else should I mention? Oh, we can get our 2 food Advent calendars out of the way. The cats are eating dinner, so I don't know if they'll be joining us for their Advent calendar or if that will happen later. Hello, Barbara. How are you? Hello, Gloria. I think Delise was still live last I checked, so there may be some folks rolling in from that. How are things in Indiana? It's still winter in Wisconsin, unfortunately. I was enjoying the late fall weather, but let's see what we got here, and then we'll do the crafty one. The stream is set up so it will redirect to Elizabeth's stream that starts in an hour. So if we are lucky, we'll be done by then. If not, I'll just post a picture on Instagram. And we got toasted marshmallow. Ooh, that sounds kind of fun. So we have that. And I will report once I've tried a couple of those. The other one that came actually yesterday was my chocolate advent calendar. This was actually, it's so long it doesn't fit on in frame basically because it's almost 18 inches long. This is one from a Swiss brand that was recommended by a couple of people in the Scrappy Tales fan group called Lidera, I believe, although I may be butchering the pronunciation. But oh, yeah, it's about 24 here as well. But I thought we would just try the first day. And I will. There's some really, I don't know if it's coming through on camera. Oh, there you can see it. The foiling on this is pretty awesome. I hope you guys had a good Monday. Ooh, and we have a very. Now, this isn't what I was expecting. Okay, so we have a white chocolate square of some sort. It might be filled. I'm sure on the back there are spoilers, but. With white chocolate with some strawberry in it. Quite good. Good recommendation, Sabrina. That is delicious. And they're relatively small. They had a $30 variant and a more expensive one, and I went for the less expensive one because I didn't know much about the brand and wanted to try it out. So let's see. Does anyone have thoughts on which one we should pick tonight? Yeah, it's really smooth. Like if you ever had like it reminds me a lot of Ritter Sport where it's just a very smooth chocolate. Not insanely sweet, which is nice. We grabbed a green one last time, so why don't we, in the interest of fairness, grab the more, I guess I thought these were florals, but I guess they are stockings and see what we will be doing. I was playing with the new Pink and Main die today for some thank you notes for a friend of mine. And this is, I don't know if it reads on camera. This is actually holographic glitter paper. So it's got a really nice, like, green color shift. I think it'll be really fun. Anyway, maybe we'll use that. We'll see what we get. 7 from the right. Okay. Well, since you suggested one, and I haven't opened this one, this one was the one we did last time. So 7 from the right. So this was somewhere over here. We'll just put it back because we don't know what it is. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have something, something. I'll just turn these to the side so I can tell which end I've opened them from. We have some little, I think these are supposed to be peppermints, quite seasonally appropriate. See what we get. We get, use a snowflake. I think that will be quite easy to achieve. In fact, I was playing with some. I actually have new snowflake paper. Let me grab it, hopefully. So I got this in the mail. Not today, but recently. You know, this has some really nice snow patterns and some faux glitter stuff. I think I will. Ooh, I really like this one with the blue. My camera is not making this blue. This looks totally white. Hang on. Do. There. That's a lot better. Okay, now you can see. I do, yeah. Anything with a snowflake. And like the snowflake doesn't even have to be the primary option, but I do like the brown one's kind of fun. But I do like this one. So let's, now they say that, I think it would be a great time to make a winter card. And let's see. We could use our thank you. That would look really nice. I kind of want to break up the pattern though and do something a little more interesting. Maybe we could, let's see. Now if this, I'm curious if there are, we could grab another snow pet. These look to be similar. So it would be kind of fun to do, ooh, this one's almost inverted. So let's grab this. I think it would be fun to do like a strip background and then play with that thank you. Because these are similar snowflake patterns, but obviously if you have a die or a sticker with a snowflake, you could also just put a snowflake on the inside of the card. But I think we will do that. I can probably, well, let me cut these down. Let me see. Grab a card base while we're here. The nice winter blue, I think will work pretty nicely with these two. I don't know if I've ever done, let's cut this to 5 1/4. So I don't know that I've ever actually done a strip card in portrait orientation, but I think that would be kind of interesting. And I don't want to use like super small strips here just because I want the snowflake pattern to come through. So I will, whoops. It helps if your cutter thingy is all the way down, doesn't it? So we will save those. Then I'll rotate this. Let's see what a 3/4 inch strip looks like. Oh, that still preserves a lot of the pattern. So I don't know how many of these I'll need, but generally I think I'll do this, and then I think I will use my thank you and pop it up. So I need at least a few. Maybe 5? I don't know. Something like that. We'll see. Oops. There we go again. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay, we'll try that again. Get our little junk out of there. There we go. And then I think I can do a similar thing here. Yeah, no, I do think snow is a good option because it's. And did I cut this off the wrong side? I probably did. Oh well, easily fixed. I think 5 strips is probably going to be the right answer here, but if not, we have a lot of paper left over, and we can always cut some more. But I don't know. Hopefully, all you guys have had a good Monday. Mine kind of turned into a, oh my, I have some commission stuff that's was supposed to be done sometime really soon. I am liking this though. With like the card base is kind of tealy. Well, maybe not even tealy, but yeah, it's more of a blue green. So I kind of like how this works together. And then I think we can, since I have this left over, I think we could pop that up, and that would be kind of a fun little simple card. And the glitter adds a little bit of sparkle that the camera doesn't love. Oh, you can see it a little bit there. It's much more impressive in real life, but you know, so often glitter is. And if I don't think Pam's around, but this Michael's glitter paper seems to be pretty low shed. So I don't think it's like too crazy. I mean, if you were a person who doesn't like glitter in their house, this paper would be pretty good since I don't think it would actively shed all over you. Let's also figure out. I guess it doesn't really matter how this opens yet because everything's going to be symmetrical. There we go. Wow, that is not even. Maybe we can get this off and try that again. There we go. Okay. And hopefully not. Oh, we're not going to mangle this too much. Let's try at least to get the top and the bottom even. There we go. That's better. I'm using sort of the dark paper on the outside. Let me just. And then I'm using the lighter one in between. And I'm going to work from the outside in. So that's why I'm kind of following this sort of strange approach. Because as you move inward, if the last one you have is in the middle, it's a lot easier to even off. Let me bring you a little towards me. There we go. Now you can see what I'm doing better. There we are. So then I'll grab these two. They actually have faux glitter on the back, which is kind of nice. But I actually had this as a sort of continuation of the long weekend, so I could get some craft fair projects done, which I didn't do because I was working on the commission stuff. So tomorrow's goal is to work on anything I actually need for the craft fair that's like a project, because I am off Friday as well. So Friday I will probably do all my staging and prep and all that stuff and try to remember what things I need. This is, I think, the 3rd year I've been doing the show with my mom. So we more or less have a, sort of a good idea of what stuff needs to go. And my old iPad that still has a headphone jack, that is going to be too wide. So let me just trim this down a little bit so it looks like we intended it to work that way. Let's take 1/8 of an inch off and see how we like it. And this is the other benefit towards working towards the middle. So if you do something like this, I think we're going to take a 1/4 off, actually. Well, another 1/8. Just trim it. A little. So we have a little bit of white space. There we go. That works out pretty well. but I always enjoy it. It's always interesting to sell to people locally and hear their feedback. Although people are really nice in person, so I mean, you generally don't get much critical feedback. It's just more a question of like if people are buying things or not. But who knows? I always wind up seeing a lot of former coworkers just because it's a fun thing to do. Okay, so now we have our snowflake background situated. And I do think I want to pop this up on some foam tape because I think it looks fine flat, but I think it would look better if it was not flat. Hey John, how are you? So we can stick this on. And this was actually really easy to cut, even though I sort of bent one of the dies slightly. These are from Pink and Main. I'll show you since they're on my desk right now. So the thanks and the shadow layer just go together, but the thanks is all connected, so it's actually not too difficult to glue. I am not like a person who is good at like detail gluing sentiments, so I really like the ones that are all like connected together. How was your Monday, Dawn? Mine was slightly chaotic, but it was all self-inflicted, and I didn't have to work, and no one called me from work, so that's always a good sign when that happens. Means things aren't too odd. I think that should be good. Oh dear, the camera died. One moment. And we should be right side up in a sec. There we are. There that is. Anyway, so I think we can just They haven't. They were eating, but we can. I think we're going to be done like super duper early, so we can I'll grab the kitty advent, and I bet one of them will show up because this card is basically together. I said that, and Lennox has manifested in his cat tree. He was busy grooming, and now he's perked up. So we can definitely do the kitty treats because we will have time. Because I kind of cheated because I had a winter sentiment sitting on my desk all ready to go. I don't know. Is that cheating? I don't know if it's quite cheating. I think I am following my own rules in that we are using the prompt to make a thing, and that thing can be any element, any level of complexity. So I'm just going to make sure this is mostly where I want it. The nice thing about this is because it's a scripty font. Oh, Linux is coming on cue. I guess we need to get him his treat. Would you like a treat? He's behind where my head is right now. I can see his shadow. We can raise up the camera so the people can see you. There you go. Nick says hello. Anyway, I always like set it down a little bit when I have like that foam adhesive because you can always move it around. But once you sort of smush it down, you're kind of committed. It's almost as though he's expecting something. Oh, sorry. I'll turn off the auto brightnessy thingy because it likes to auto brightness a little much. Oh, that's fine. Okay. But here's our snow project. I think that worked out quite nicely. I do like these strip backgrounds. Obviously, I cut into a new pad, but these are really good for using up your extras. So since I got a card done in like 21 minutes, let's grab the cat advent calendar and see if Lennox is a fan of whatever is in day number 2. Assuming he didn't steal it already. And I really need to look into if Trader Joe's sells cat treats because he really liked this. So we have some unmarked days he destroyed. Oh, you guys haven't seen this. Whoops, sorry. This was Lennox investigating the advent calendar, but there might be a day 2. There was a day 1, a 3. One. I think 2 must have been a day that we lost. Did I save the days we lost? No, but I'll just give him one of the unmarked days. So there are these cute little fish treats. It says what they're made out of. They're made out of salmon and seaweed. So there's that. So, and they're all, whoops. Oh, sorry about that. They're all individually packaged, which is kind of nice. I'm amazed he could smell them through the individual packaging, but he did. So we will repeat our bad decision of last time so that you guys can see if he indeed likes the treats or not. We'll put them right there. Indeed, he appears to like that treat as much as the one from last time. And 1 treat is down and 2 treats are down. And there goes the 3rd treat. So 2 big thumbs up from Lennox for it looks like they're the same treat every day. Although, or at least the 2 days I've done, they've been little fishes. So we'll see if they're all little fishes or not. But Lennox says his treat, and Lennox says thank you. We'll just zoom out a little. Do you want to say hello to? Sorry. Oh, wow. Let's not do that. I am confusing my filter a lot, but Lennox says thank you, and he hopes you have a great day. And yeah, I think that's all that I have for you. We're going to be out of here really early because this card took almost no time to put together. Although it would have taken a while if I actually die cut the sentiment. But just, we have that one, and then we did the tag yesterday. So who knows what will happen tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm going to be live a lot, actually, because I'll be back here at 5 o'clock doing our adventing. But then I'll be over on Elizabeth's channel at 6, so for our birthday celebration day 3. And I think Delise is her special guest tonight, so this stream should redirect to Elizabeth's stream, but that's not going to start for a while. So I am going to try and figure out dinner, and until I see you again, I hope everybody has a fantastic rest of your evening. And I'm sure I will see you over in the chatty chats for Elizabeth Costa Rogers' birthday celebration. Thanks for dropping by. Talk to you guys later.